Sports. The Pelicans making a switch here. Jins is checked in. Mario Chalmers, he's checked.
Assembled and have been a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been a huge draw around the NBA.
On the court for the Heat, Dang and Bosch are the 3 and 4. Dragic is out there with Chalmers, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot.
How in the world did they let him get that?
Team, let him hear it.
2 blocks as well. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Yeah, how valuable a player he is for them, Steve. Scores are always valuable. He gives them such a reliable option every time they have the ball.
It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Chalmers with the ball. That's good. 6 points for Goran Dragic.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
And now with the Big Three era coming to an end, Miami not perhaps one of the more hated teams around the NBA, but Clark, they are still at the forefront of the league scene in the East.
And while they might have lost a bunch of the bandwagon fans, by no means is this team finished with being a title threat. There's just too much talent on this roster, and for the first time in a long time, they might enjoy being viewed as underdogs. Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Here's Scott. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Scott's got his second bucket of the night. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pondexter comes in for Tyreke Evans. And then for Miami, Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Haslam comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Napier in for Goran Dragic.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Off the screen, and it's blocked by Scott.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
The Heat trail by 5. Here's Napier, averaging 6 points per contest to the paint. And now the Pelicans on and falls for New Orleans.
That's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Yeah, this team is really looking to get out and run.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Chalmers, looking to end the run. Good as the jump shot falls.
Looks like he's trying to find a groove in this game. Just hasn't had it dialed in yet.
Outside, Scott. From 11 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Scott's got 8.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
And the first quarter is in the books. Davis comes in for Anderson. Tyreke Evans is checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Scott in for Norris Cole. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Anderson. Wash comes in for Udonis Haslem. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Napier. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Dang and Bosh are the 3 and 4. Chalmers is out there with Dragic. And it's Whiteside in at center.
Goran Dragic, nicknamed Goji, grew up in Slovenia. His mom played hoops. His dad played soccer. Goji started out playing soccer, but when he hurt his leg, his mom said, no more of that pitch stuff. You're going to the round ball and the hardwood. So he went to basketball, and I'd have to say it's worked out pretty well. Good call by mom on that, too.
Whiteside, no good. Pelicans leading by 17. Evans kicks to Holiday. Pulls it up. Scott, good. Scott's got 10 points. soccer background may have helped his footwork.
I think that's true in almost every case, Kevin. When you see a former soccer player on the basketball floor, it's not just the footwork, but it's the vision, it's the anticipation. I think the game really translates. You saw it with Steve Nash and Tony Kukoc. You see it with Dragic now.
On the clock. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. And that's now 9 points for Goran Dragic.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
And Holiday, here we go. It's hauled in by the Heat. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the basket by Chalmers. 6 points for him.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here's Evans. Second shot opportunity. They get it back.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Here's Dragic. And another basket for Miami.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Holiday, the pass to Scott. Scott missing again. The Heat trail by 12. Outside Dragic. The feed to Chalmers. It's deflected. To the wing right side. And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Chalmers. Chalmers has got 4 assists in the game.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And that can...
Hey, Kevin.
Okay, fellas. Nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and...
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. New Orleans making some changes here. Anderson comes in for Davis. And it's Pondexter in for Tyreke Evans. And then for Miami, Chris Anderson is checked in for Whiteside. Haslam comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Napier in for Goran Dragic. The backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Anderson is out there with Quincy Pondexter. And it's Ashik in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Gordon takes the 12-footer and hits. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Scott is close. Pelicans.
A chance to check out some of the stats on Mario Chalmers. How last month turned out for him. He's right around 9 points a night, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Those aren't bad numbers, but they're not the kind that are going to earn a lot of extra minutes for him either.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wants to play a bigger role, a larger role on the team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent.
The drive by Scott. Offensive rebound. Count it. And 11 chance for a 3-point play. That's on Chris Anderson.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Wade comes in for Mario Chalmers. And it's Dragic in for Napier. Outside Dang. Stolen away. Pondexter with it. Wade picks him up. The drive by Scott. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Here's Wade. Ashik pulls it in. Ashik's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Scott. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, after opting out of the last 2 years and $42 million of his contract, Dwayne Wade re-signed with the Heat for 2 years at about $31 million. Kevin, if he hadn't already solidified his place as the most beloved player in Miami Heat history, giving up over $10 million to help the team compete has to seal the deal.
Incredible, Doris. He said home is where the heart is. That's great to hear. Thanks. It's Dragic with the drive. Wade dishes to Dang. Kicks to Haslam. Heat moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wade, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Scott kicks to Ashik. Back to Scott. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. New Orleans making some changes here. Jins is checked in, and Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Quincy Pondexter. Here's Dang. 14 points for him. Pass to Haslam. They get a hand on it. Dang dishes to Haslam. Lock at 6. Wade kicks to Anderson. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Anderson's got his first basket.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Scott the pass to Cole. Here's Anderson. Here's Ajinça. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Dragic. No good. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist. Mirash, he's checked in for New Orleans. Gordon comes in for Norris Cole. And Miami with a change here, too. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Luol Deng. Whiteside is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Dragic. And it's Wade in at the 2-guard spot. Scott against Dragic.
Well, it just seems there's something about lefties. I mean, whether it's Ginobili, James Harden, or the Dragon. That's Goran Dragic. Defenders seem to have a tough time getting on that left hand of those kinds of players and don't typically adjust well to keeping those guys out of the paint. You know, one thing you have to give Coach Eric Spoelstra credit for is he's not wedded to just one approach. I like his ability to be flexible. You remember after the 2011 finals, he really went back to the drawing board and changed Miami's offense to their small ball approach, but also wanted to get LeBron inside more. The result has been a couple of championship rings.
And he gets it to go.
Loose defense at such a critical time. You're better off sending him to the line than giving him 2 points.
The drive by Scott. Can't connect from short range. You talk about Coach Spoelstra staying open to new ideas. He spent time in the summer studying football coaches and their techniques.
Yeah, kind of an interdisciplinary interest in greatness. And, you know, that's what goes into building a champion. Spoelstra, very intense and focused, always trying to find an edge, even if he has to kind of step outside the box a little bit.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
It's Dragic with the drive. Here's Whiteside. Pelicans pull it in. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
And I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Denver game turns out for sure.
Gordon kicks to Scott. The tray. Scott missing again. The Heat trail by 5. Here's Dang. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Gordon dishes to Evans. Lets it go. And there it is again from him. Shot good from Scott. Scott's got 10 points here in the second half. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Magic. It's Dragic with the drive. Back to Wade. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Drive by Scott. Banked in off the glass. Scott's got 8 here in the quarter.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come ball inside for some high percentage looks.
Thank you, Doris. Evans outside. Goes up on the wing. Scott, good. Scott's got 24 points.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
Dragic with a wide open look. And the three ball is good. 27 points for him.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I convert defense into offense. Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dragic a screen on Gordon. Wade misses off the left iron.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Scott against Wade. Wade brings the double team. Scott the pass to Gordon. No good from outside. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Bosch. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Scott against Dragic. Wade brings the double team. Gordon kicks to Scott. And Wade sends it back.
Yeah, they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And Wade drops them both. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And SU's checked in for the Heat. Poked away. Stolen by Bosch. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's Dragic with the drive. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
This is exactly what happens when you allow Chris Bosh to get going.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
Scott. 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one and then to put them up by 2. Dragic left side. Bosch heads the pick for Dragic. Out left to the wing. To tie it up. Oh, off target.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
So it's a narrow victory for the...